The term werewolf comes from the Old English words were, meaning man, and wool, meaning wolf. The werewolf was a man-wolf. The concept wasn't unique to England or even Europe. Most cultures have similar legends. India has a were-tiger. Africa has were-leopards. Many Native American tribes believed in shapeshifters, people who could become animals. The concept of the werewolf stretches back to antiquity. The Greeks believed. Herodotus, the father of history, wrote about an entire tribe north of the Black Sea that could turn themselves into wolves. Then, as now, there were skeptics. The Roman naturalist Pliny wrote that men can change into wolves and then back to men once more. I shall dismiss absolutely as nonsense. Notwithstanding a few skeptics, by the Middle Ages the notion of werewolves had taken firm hold in the Western mind. There were basically two types of werewolves: those who became so by making a pact with the devil, and those who became so involuntarily. You could involuntarily become a werewolf by being conceived during a full moon, by being born on Christmas Eve, or by drinking water collected from the footprints of a wolf. While the English had werewolf stories, it is the French who truly brought the werewolf to America. The werewolf in the New World is a composite character embodying features of the European werewolf with features of Native American monsters, such as the Wendigo, which is described as emaciated, with its bones pushing out against its skin, its complexion the ash gray of death, and its eyes pushed back deep into their sockets. The Wendigo is insatiably hungry and can never be filled, moving from one victim to another in constant search of relief from its curse. It is not surprising that the werewolf legends came to America from France. Heavily wooded and possessing a huge population of wolves, France experienced over 3,000 deaths by wolf attacks between 1580 and 1830. Not content with the simple explanation that wolf attacks were being made by wolves, at one point many Frenchmen concluded that the attacks were being done by werewolves. Between 1530 and 1630, some 30,000 individuals were accused of being werewolves. Trials were held, and hundreds were tortured and executed. Many Native American tribes throughout the continent believed in shapeshifting, the ability of a human being to transform into an animal and take on its powers. The best documented Native American shapeshifters are the skinwalkers of the Navajo. When not attacking people or breaking into dwellings, the skinwalker acts like a witch, using charms to gain control over people. How much have our thought processes changed since the werewolf scare of the Middle Ages? Sometimes one wonders. In August 1972, the Ohio Crescent News reported that police were searching for a wolf man who attacked at night in the town of Defiance, Ohio, on 3 separate occasions within 1 week. This werewolf used a piece of 2x4 lumber to attack its victims, all of whom lived to tell the tale. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, stories of a werewolf in Wisconsin surfaced. Reporter Linda Godfrey of the Walworth County Week wrote a book titled The Beast of Bray Road, Trailing Wisconsin's Werewolf, in which she recounts the history of the Beast of Bray Road. What are the explanations for werewolves? Hypertrichosis is one scientific explanation. Hypertrichosis, also known as wolfitis, is a rare medical condition which results in the growth of abnormal amounts of hair all over the body. A number of people, including Fyodor Jedichu, suffering from hypertrichosis, became famous sideshow freaks working for American impresario P.T. Barnum in the 1880s. Psychiatry recognizes lycanthropy, a person's belief he can turn into a wolf, as a mental disorder, and suggests that the origins of the werewolf can be found in people who suffered from lycanthropy. Despite these scientific explanations, some still believe that other forces are at work when it comes to the story of the werewolf.